Good morning, everyone. This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. I'm sure a lot of you guys heard about Amber Guyger. She was an ex-Dallas cop who was recently charged for 10 years for the wrong apartment slaying, and I just want to take the time to read something that was written about her and about the sentence. It says former Dallas police officer Amber Guyger was sentenced by a Texas jury to 10 years in prison on Wednesday after a jury found her guilty of murder for walking into a neighbor's apartment thinking it was her own and shooting him dead. The same jury took less than 6 hours on Tuesday to find Guyger guilty in the September 6, 2018 killing of the Botham Jean, a 26-year-old black PwC accountant. His death sparked street protests last year, particularly when prosecutors initially opted to bring the lesser charge of manslaughter against Guyger, which is 31 years of age. The sentence was less than the 28 years prosecutors had sought. So I can show you guys the article that's being written. The sentence was less than 28 years prosecutors had sought. Judge Tammy Kemp said the jury had imposed no fine. Guyger glanced quickly at her family but betrayed no emotion as she was led out of the courtroom. Jean's slaying by a white police officer had provoked street protesters, particularly after prosecutors initially opted to charge Guyger with manslaughter rather than murder. Lawyers for the victim's family said they believe the victim was the first time a white female police officer had been found guilty of first-degree murder in the killing of an unarmed black man. This is a historic case, and history provides us with a teachable moment, said civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who also represented the family of Trayvon Martin, the Florida teenager shot and killed in 2012 by a civilian neighborhood watchman who was later cleared in court. This case was unlike other recent high-profile killings, such as those of Michael Brown in Missouri and Philando Castile in Minnesota, since Guyger was not on duty or responding to a report crime when she fired. Outside the courtroom, protesters blasted the sentence as too short. They shouted, "No justice, no peace, and this is so wrong." Jean's father stated, "How can this be possible? How can this be possible?" Jean's father cried as he told the jury of his intense pain following the murder of his son, who he said brought joy to those around him. "How could we lose Botham? Such a sweet boy. He tried his best to live a honest life, a good, honest life. He loved God. He loved everyone." Bertram Jean said as he wept, "How can this be possible? I'll never see him again. I want to see him." Guyger, who had spent 4 years on the force before the killing, took the rare step of testifying in her own defense during her trial, tearfully expressing regret for shooting Jean, but saying she had believed her life was in danger when she pulled the trigger. Prosecutors also argued that Guyger did little to help Jean even after realizing her mistake, calling the 911 emergency phone number for an ambulance but not administering first aid. During the trial, Guyger's defense attorney said she was on autopilot after a long workday when she mistakenly parked on the wrong floor in the garage and was able to enter Jean's apartment because he had left the door slightly ajar. "I'm so sorry," I'm so sorry. I have to live with this every day, Guyger told the jury of 8 women and 4 men. In cross-examination, Assistant District Attorney Jason Hermas asked her, when you shot him twice, you intended to kill him, didn't you? Guyger stated, I did, and responded in a calm voice. Now, my condolences go out to the entire family. I'm sorry to hear what happened. I want to know what you guys think about the 10-year sentence that Andrew Guyger got for the killing of this young man. And I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. Make sure you leave your comments below. Make sure you keep your prayers out for his family. Botham Jean, he was 26 years old. A lot of potential. A very smart person, and of course a man of God. Definitely didn't deserve something like this to happen. And I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on the sentence. Should she have gotten a deeper sentence or a lesser sentence? And what are your thoughts on this entire case? This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future updates and live streams. Peace.